Lots to talk about in the news. There is more information coming out about that big college admissions bribery scheme. It turns out parents were paying a middleman hundreds of thousands of dollars to create the illusion that their kids were athletes by photoshopping their kids' heads onto the bodies of athletes. Now, here's what I'm going to say. If you're too lazy to pose for an actual picture with a jersey and a lacrosse stick, you really don't deserve to go to college. How hard is it? Photoshopping faces, it's crazy. I mean, this will be a fun thing to explain in prison, won't it? What are you in for, Rick? Assault, murder? Yeah. Photoshop, mostly Photoshop. I don't know how this scheme wasn't discovered earlier. If you look closely, you can really tell that some of the photos were doctored. There's this one. This one. And then this one. I've no idea how they got away with it. In other news, earlier today, President Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, was sentenced to an additional 3.5 years in prison on top of the 4 years he was sentenced to last week. So he'll be in jail for 7.5 years. He'll be in jail for 7.5 years, and somehow, by the time he gets out, they still won't be done with the Russia investigation. Manafort's going to jail for 7.5 years, which is roughly as long as it takes one of those unqualified bribery scandal kids to graduate from college. Now, Paul Manafort is about to turn 70 years old. Here's a picture of him here. Now, I don't know if he's going to die in prison, but he's definitely going to hair dye in prison. Moving on, according to a new study on sleep habits, people who identify as early risers have more sex than those who identify as night owls. Yeah, so that's what they mean by the early bird gets the worm. I get it now. But, yeah, it's true. The study finds early risers have more sex. I know. I was totally shocked when I read about it at 4 o'clock this morning. I was up at 4 a.m, but with a screaming one-year-old. It was very good. But night owls don't have as much sex. So if you stayed up until 12:37 to watch this show, I'm so sorry. I really am. Now, as you know, we're right in the middle of Lent, which is the season when some Christians give up something until Easter. Well, a man in Ohio is observing it a little differently. He's giving up everything except beer. He will live entirely on beer until the end of April. You know. Just like Jesus did. Correct me if I'm wrong, I thought you were supposed to give up your vices for Lent, not aggressively double down on them. At church, when the man's offered communion wine, he's going to be like, no, I'm good. Bought my own. And finally, some news from my homeland. A burglar in London recently attempted to sneak into a building through the backyard area and ended up disrupting the owner's beehives, and the burglar was then chased away by a swarm of 80,000 angry bees. Yeah, sounds like this burglar was a victim of a sting operation. Thank you, thanks. It's all my own work. I wrote that all by myself. The attempted burglar got away, but police have released a sketch of the suspect. They say you should be on the lookout for this guy.